Hi, let's take a look at the JungleDocs configuration needed to create documents and to use document merging. We already have JungleDocs installed, site feature activated, and SharePoint configured. You can check previous videos for that. To start creating documents, we will need to configure JungleDocs Rule and the document template. Documents are created using JungleDocs rules. There are three types of rules: base, new from existing, and report rules. Base rule is a foundation for other rules. JungleDocs automatically generates a base rule for each content type available, and base rule will let you create a document or item in your current location. New from existing rule lets you use metadata of a selected item to create a new document or an item in any location. Report rule lets you use multiple items to export them into a document. It is especially useful for report generation. I will be using a base rule to create proposal for my customer. You can find base rules in New tab of JungleDocs. My proposals library has a lookup column to a company's list, and that's where we will be getting the data for our proposals from. First of all, we need to configure the JungleDocs rule, so run JungleDocs from the ribbon and you will notice a base rule that you can use. Click the drop-down and edit the rule. You can choose if you want to store newly generated documents in SharePoint or to give them as download. You can also assign a template here. I have my template ready, so I will upload it by using a custom template. Select Custom Template, click Manage Custom Template, and enter the URL of the template from your SharePoint, or click Browse and upload a new document. Click OK. You can change the rule name and its visibility. I will be merging multiple smaller documents into my template. We call those small documents small parts, so I need to set a small part library. Click Browse and navigate to the small part library. Click OK. Change the file name. I will use one of the recommended presets. I will change the text of the preset to Proposal. You can choose if you want to automatically remove content controls from newly generated documents. Content controls are used by JungleDocs to place data from SharePoint into the document. They are only visible once selected and will not be printed. If you remove content controls, it will limit JungleDocs functionality after the document has been generated. Once you are done with the settings, click OK. Now we have successfully configured a base rule and can move on to template configuration. For easiest template configuration, select the rule you have just configured and edit it. Click Edit Template and open the document. This will open your template in your Office client. Also click Generate Sample Document and open it. It will be given as download. Now you can build your template. I am using an existing document as a template, so I will only add content controls. For data that comes from SharePoint and documents that will be merged into this template, use content controls. You can find content controls inside the sample document. Copy the required content control and paste it inside the template. I will add customer information to the title page. I will also place small part content controls in the new page. Once you are satisfied with the template, save it. At this point, we are done with configuration and can start generating documents. To generate a document, go to the list where your JungleDocs rule is configured and click JungleDocs button from the ribbon. Click on the rule and select small part documents that will be merged into the template. You will notice that this window has the same structure as your small parts library. Click OK. Fill in the metadata. I will select a customer using the lookup. A new document is being processed and you can open it. It has been filled with data from your SharePoint list, and small part documents were placed where they need to be. Your configuration is now complete and you can create your documents. If you need to, you can automate this process even further with new from existing rules and SharePoint Designer workflows.